That's that. Okay. I guess we're gonna open these doors then. Probably put my stuff on. Okay. What do we got? What do we got in here now? Watchman? Ooh. I was thinking about maybe making that. Watchman Blaster. I don't know if it's any good, but I saw the name and, you know, thought of Watchmen, so I was like, that might be kind of cool to own. Yeah, but I built my character to be like how he was in the first game, like with the Jedi build, a consular. So I'm just able to just spam force spells and stuff. That really helped me out in this fight, for sure. Being able to use Insanity and it actually works is pretty good. Jaw shape perception gloves. What are those? +1 awareness, +1 to dex and wisdom. I'll put those on when I'm not, I guess, trying to open things. Will you be training your companions to dark side? I'll try it, yeah. I'll definitely be trying it. Like, so I played this game before, but it's been over 10 years since I played it. And I don't remember much about this game. Like, story-wise and stuff. So, I know that you can, like, train your Jedis... train your companions to, like, become Jedis. I do remember that. But in terms of, like, dark side, light side, I'll try. But I think that revolves around influence and stuff like that. I think. Because right now, I'm getting positive influence with Kreia. Although I think she stays neutral for most part. I'm trying to get Atten positive influence, and then Bayo Dur, I want to get negative with Bayo. But I know that if they... I think if it's positive influence, then they will match your alignment. So like my dark side. But if you get negative, then they go to the opposite end. But I'm not really sure like how that works or anything like that, because we really haven't tried any of that stuff out just yet. But looking forward to doing that when it happens, when you get enough influence, I guess.
You have returned.
I think we asked all these.
She said.
Yeah. So I don't need to ask her any of this stuff here. Okay, let's go ahead and leave here. Think only one you can't make dark side now because your alignment is Mira. Okay. Yeah, I feel like some of them are gonna be dark side, some of them are gonna be light side. But if I could get, you know, a few to dark side, I'm okay with that. Dun, dun. Handmaiden Sisters. What's up, ladies?
Why have you approached me?
Searching for my friends. Oh, okay. These are the same...
You may...
Same questions. Let's ask her about this. What do you know about this place?
This was once a mighty irrigation center for Telos.
Learn a
It
little bit about
survived
this.
the orbital bombardment of the Sith, though the inhabitants did not. Ancient irrigation channels still lie beneath the surface of Telos, waiting to be used again for the reconstruction efforts, controlled from this facility.
But why is Atris here?
Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malik, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly.
Jedi Malik. Watching all the way from the UK, dude. Nice way to chill for the night. Hey, man. That's awesome, dude. It's got to be, what time is it over there? Like 11, midnight, something like that. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malik, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly. Why here, I guess?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by
Path
the
to
Sith
12,
would
okay.
not prove a target a second time.
Gotcha.
It was a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
How did Atris know Dantooine would be destroyed?
The Jedi Council sensed it. Master Vrook, Master Vandar. But it was too late to do much except make arrangements for evacuation. It was a dark day for the Order. Many on
Dang, that's
Dantooine
crazy.
did not survive. Jedi or not. Atris would not speak for many days after the attack, and we feared our mistress was lost to us. In time, she regained her voice and her strength. She brought the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi here and has kept them safe.
Why were the relics brought here? I mean, she kind of already answered that. I'll ask, though.
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by the Sith would not prove a target a second time. It was a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
What kind of artifacts?
Yes, many relics from Dantooine, some which predate even the destruction of Ossus. She was not able to save all, but she saved enough. She was able to bring them here before the Academy's destruction. It was a fortunate thing. She was not able to save everything.
Yeah, I don't remember, because Coder 1 is fresh in our mind. We beat that game, and then we started this like 3 weeks later, so it's fresh in my head. I don't remember of any artifacts mentioned in Dantooine when we played the first game, but there might have been some things that we just don't know about. But it's kind of cool that it's like, it's a continuation a bit. Like, there was stuff on Dantooine that got moved over here before all the bombing and stuff took place, so it's kind of nice. And I guess we'll ask about it and they'll tell us here. Dude, if you ever go to a Star Wars convention, please tell me you go as Obi-Wan, as you would nail it, bro. Really? I don't think I look anything like Obi-Wan, but I mean, I don't know. Try it, I guess. When the world gets back to normal. It might be the just a little bit longer hair. I've actually I always had a buzz cut for most of my life. And then, like, the start of 2020, before the whole pandemic started, I was like, I'm just gonna grow out my hair, and so I've been doing that ever since. But yeah, it's kind of nice to, you know, let your hair grow and see what it looks like. I like to see some of the Jedi knowledge.
Viewing the relics is not allowed without Atris's permission.
Try to persuade, I guess. Atris has allowed me to walk freely here. Surely that implies trust.
There is truth in what you say. Yet many such artifacts are sealed away in Atris's chambers.
I mean, damn it.
But if you wish to see a few of them, speak to the last of the Handmaidens. She has seen some of these objects and has an interest in such things.
Ooh. What do you mean, last of the Handmaidens?
Yes, she should be in the training chamber to the north and west of here. She constantly seeks to improve herself so that she may no longer be ranked last among us.
Northwest End, okay. Why is she ranked last?
Because she is easily distracted by matters that do not concern her or her duty. Such distractions weaken her, and she knows this.
Distractions such as?
I will not speak of them. Ask her yourself, if it matters to you.
Okay, I had other questions.
You may ask.
I had some questions. What do you do here?
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
Serve the Jedi? There aren't many here. Are you training to become Jedi?
I assume you meant no insult. It is forbidden for us to become Jedi.
Oh,
Even if we
okay.
possessed the awareness of the galaxy that the Jedi possess. We are here because we are not Jedi. That is our purpose.
Yeah, they weren't using any powers in battle, so I guess so. Guess that makes sense. Why would it be an insult?
We have taken an oath to never follow the teachings of the Jedi, only to watch those of the Order and carry out Atris's will should it be necessary. Atris believes the new Jedi Order that shall arise here will need to be guarded and watched by those not touched by the Force. She thinks it will give balance.
She's the one who needs balance.
Spoken like one who has fallen. If we had been there, you may never have fallen at all. The Jedi have long since lacked anyone to judge their actions and provide support should their power corrupt them. We are this strength. The Jedi Civil War proved that the Jedi are in need of such guidance. It is our duty to watch for aggression, rage, passion, and end it before it takes root.
Joe says, do you know the Sith code by memory? I do not. I do not. We did it recently in the first game, but I don't know how it starts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know it by memory. I am playing through these games for the first time as a dark side user, so kind of experiencing the game as a dark side user instead of always being light side. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something like through anger I gain strength, or something like that. Yada yada yada. You guard Jedi. So you'd strike me down if I showed any rage or aggression. I'll say 2 though. Sorry, dude, my bad. No worries, man. It's a good question to ask. Because to be honest, I don't even know the light side code, the Jedi code.
A crude way of describing our duty, but in a sense, yes.
Sounds harsh.
It is not harsh. It is necessary.
So you'd strike me down if I showed any rage or aggression. Good luck with that.
I would have struck you down as you entered this place, if Atris had not stayed my hand. Though you are not a Jedi, you have been sickened in Revan's service. If for a moment I felt you could bring harm to Atris or this place, then I would end you.
Atris is in charge of you, and she is a Jedi.
Atris is trusted. She has watched Jedi rise and fall and knows the ways of both paths to see the signs when they begin. She is a worthy one to judge the Jedi when the Jedi refuse to judge their own.
If she is truly unbiased, then she may yet prove a good judge. What a nice corrupt little circle you've made here. So you aren't Jedi, and there aren't any others here. Well, let me respond to this. I'll say 3.
I do not expect a criminal to understand. You have existed outside the circle of the Jedi for too long.
And so has Atris. I mean, there aren't any Jedi here now, are there?
Atris is the only Jedi here, this is true. But the Mistress will bring others in time.
I feel like she's lying. I feel like Jedi are already here. You mean Atris and I are the only Jedi here?
You are no Jedi. Atris has made that clear. When you went to war, you gave up the mantle of the Jedi and became something else.
Are you trying to become a Jedi? We already asked that. Are there any others
Atris
here?
is the only Jedi.
Okay. Atris couldn't bring a deck fly to garbage, let alone Jedi to this place.
You shall see. She has more strength than you know.
Let's insult them. Okay, let me back out. Okay, so we didn't get any dark side points or anything like that. Let's save it. We still have a couple of things to ask. Why do y'all look the same?
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
But the one handmaiden who challenged us when we arrived, she looks different.
As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
So she had a different set of parents.
If you seek to raise anger in me, you will fail, exile.
I'm not.
I tolerate your presence only upon orders of the mistress. She did not order me to endure your questions.
Sounds like a challenge.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Use a good sparring match. We already did this, though.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. There shall be no more matches, no more challenges. There is much we have learned from you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If we meet on the field of battle, we shall be prepared.
Yeah, because we already did all of that. Okay. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused.
Why have you approached? You may.
Why do you all look the same?
Father,
we share the same
bear
father,
the
and we
face of
bear
our
the
mother.
face of our mother.
As I have. If one cannot take back an action, and often apologizing for it
They
only
almost
compounds
seem
the
like they're
insult.
clones.
Simply drop the matter and be silent.
But I don't know.
You may.
The only thing I want to ask about is Atris, but we might have already asked this.
The mistress? What of her?
Where is Atris? I want to speak to her again.
She is meditating, and she does not wish to be disturbed. Your presence here has troubled her, and I hope you do not choose to trouble her further.
What can you tell me about her?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
She leads us. She plans to rebuild Telos, rebuilds the Order. How does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile.
There was a lot of dialogue with all of this here. I didn't expect all of this. What does Atris consider proper training? Consider she never had a Padawan.
Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once the galaxy breathes again, disciples will come.
Atris knows nothing. She will transmit her ignorance to anyone who follows her. Say that.
She predicted you would say as much. She seems to know you quite well. Perhaps you are the one who knows nothing.
Oh, I know everything. Sounds like a challenge to me. No. Back to the Atris stuff. I want to fight her, but I'll settle this for you. No. I chose to go to war not because I was trained to do so.
Atris has said the training of the Jedi was flawed, and the Jedi Civil War was proof of this.
What does she know about proper
Is
training?
unknown to me. Atris has chosen instead. She predicted you would
That
say as much.
one. Same. Okay. that's all the dialogue that we've talked with them. There's nothing else nothing new to be uncovered. Prison, entrance chamber. She said to talk to the last handmaiden about artifacts. Is that over here?
You have returned.
Are you the last of the handmaidens? Oh, wait. Save it. Damn, it's almost 5.
Is there something you need?
Are you the last of the handmaidens?
I am the last of the Handmaidens. This is correct. I trained so that one day that will no longer be true.
The other said you were easily distracted from your training.
It dishonors me that they would say such a thing to an outsider, but I cannot deny the truth in what they say. My thoughts are not always focused on training. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge here, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
Battle is not the truth of the Jedi teaching. Combat is not the Jedi way. To lose those combat techniques would be tragic. Why don't you try to learn some of that lore? Damn, there's so much stuff to ask, or like pathways to take. I don't think this has any outcome on things. At least the walkthrough doesn't look like it says. There are no light side or dark side points to be gained from the dialogue, so it's not necessary to map it. Some of the options will revert to wanting to fight, but all that does revert back to the Handmaiden Sister battle. Okay. So yeah, we're just talking. There's no light side or dark side points. If you're afraid of the Jedi lore being lost, why don't you try and learn some of that lore?
Even if I possessed the senses that the Jedi were said to have, such teachings would be forbidden. Atris has set us upon the road we are to travel until the end of our days. We are to serve the Jedi by watching them, not learning their ways.
Watching the Jedi. How can you watch the Jedi effectively if you don't know their ways of battle? Watching the Jedi is it's not about solely watching, examining their teachings, their training.
That is something I had not considered. You have given me something to reflect on, Exile. I thank you.
Okay. Did I save before I talked to her? I did. Okay. Well, yeah, let me reload that real fast. Because my cutoff time is 5 p.m. and it's about a few minutes until that. I've been going for 4 hours today. I want to pay attention to this stuff and not get too distracted. Like I slowly fill my mind getting distracted at the moment, so. But yeah, so before we wrap it up here, we're still on the Secret Academy, or we're still on Telos in the Secret Academy. We've got this girl to finish talking to, the prison to, and I guess basically get our way out of here. And I guess get off the planet, I guess. But, yeah, so we'll deal with that stuff the next time that we stream. Next time that we stream is going to be on Tuesday. It'll be May the 4th, a Star Wars day. So we'll be playing this and wrapping up the remainder of Telos and all of that stuff. Most likely in that stream. and then we'll see where the game takes us. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today. We did a lot of exploration on the planet's surface. We did the Zerka Corp encampment area, the military base, the stuff outside here in the snow, and then we did all the sparring matches, which took a little bit. So yeah, did quite a bit of stuff in this this game today. So I'm looking forward to playing it again, and we'll be streaming that again on Tuesday. So if you guys are still around, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you hanging out with me today. Watched some Knights of the Republic. But yeah, anyways, this is where our adventure ends for today. We'll be back to streaming it on Tuesday. We'll see you guys then.